Benji Lovitt is here. Benji Lovitt has been described to me as a comedian, as a writer, as somebody who comments about, especially about, the news of the day and the times that people are going through here in Israel. Benji Lovitt, welcome to JM in the AM.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. Oh, that sounds cool. Wow, this is great sound quality.
Well, we got
you guys don't mess around here in the AM.
We got the best engineer in the business. What do you want?
Jewish, of course.
Well, what do you expect? All right. It's been a tough few months here in Israel. We know there's certain realities. We've addressed them this morning. Here at JM in the AM, we have certain realities of what people are going through. Random attacks are not anything pleasant to live with, obviously. At the same time, we're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate Jewish life. We're here to celebrate how incredible it is here in Israel. We're here to encourage people to continue to support our brothers and sisters here and to maintain their trips with regularity to Israel. So you, I am told, have a unique take on all of this. You have a unique take on what life is like in this great country.
That's what your staff is telling me. Yeah. If you don't have a sense of humor here, you will go nuts. And the Jewish people have been able to laugh throughout adversity, and no one does it better than in this country. Imagine that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's simply that if you don't laugh, it's impossible to be Jewish.
Yeah. Nothing like a good talk about terror in the AM. But we're right down the street from the shooting about a month ago.
Now that was on Dizengoff. What, a block or two from here?
A block or two down. And look, life is going on. It's wonderful. I mean, you see it. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
So, people should continue to come visit because, it's probably more dangerous driving over the GWB in the morning, whatever.
Your observations are always comedic ones. I mean, could you give us a sample of looking at Jewish life in Israel, from a comedic angle?
Oh God, it's so hard to perform off stage.
I know.
Look, I talk about a million things, and for example, the holidays here, Hanukkah, Purim, those are easy. Some holidays, I didn't even know much about before I got here. Like, what do we do on Memorial Day in America?
Right.
Shop, barbecue. What do people do here? There's a siren. 11 o'clock in the morning, everybody stops. They get out of the cars and they freeze for 2 minutes. Okay, that would have been nice to know. I had no idea. I'm walking down the street, everything is great. Suddenly, ooh, I thought aliens would come to eat my brain. I'm like, is it a flash mob? What is going on? I had no idea. Funnier on stage, but nevertheless.
Well, I think it's pretty funny even off stage.
In the AM.
But, this is how you discovered it. It just happened to happen to you.
Yeah, you have to have, it's just you're a fish out of water here. Israelis meeting Americans, just clash of cultures, and it's hilarious.
There must be a lot of material when it comes to that. Not just Americans and Israelis, but really people from around the world and Israelis. I mean, there's so many different cultures here.
Absolutely.
Jewish and non-Jewish.
Absolutely. It's hilarious.
What's your latest article or post about? What's the...
Well, I've been pretty busy. I'm going on a tour in the States. I'm doing a comedy tour. Synagogues, JCCs, federations, things like that. So I haven't written for a while, but I wrote, top 10 reasons the Christmas stinks in Israel. No chimneys. We're going to give gifts.
Very good.
Santa Claus. The minute Santa gets over Israeli airspace, he's getting shot down by the Iron Dome.
Right.
So not going to be a Christian.
So he could not possibly penetrate this area.
Not a chance. So, just stuff like that.
Benji Lovitt is here. He's got a comedic angle on what's happening here in Israel. What do you think of the Seinfeld visit to Israel?
Well, you know what? It was great. First of all, when anyone comes, it's a national event. I mean, if you look at the headlines of the last couple of hours, everyone's going crazy about Springsteen rumors not confirmed, Beyonce. But when anyone comes, it's so exciting. It's like a validation of us. So when Jerry Seinfeld came, it was even the comedy aside, it was wonderful.
Does your tour have a name? Does your tour have a title to it yet?
It's called JM in the AM Comedy Tour.
Wow!
I
am flattered.
About 5 years ago when I started doing these tours, I realized I could give it a name. So I called one tour Hummus Face. Because why not? If you can name your tour, why not? No, but there are no names. But I'll be in, Silver Spring and Toronto and Memphis and Minnesota, all over the place. And I'm back again right around Yom Ha'atzmaut. It's clean. It's kosher.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
A lot of observations you can make about this country.
There are no end of observations, and
and how is it that so many of the tragic episodes, I hate to put it that way, they just don't bring people down? It's amazing how everyone here bounces back the way they do.
Well, look, from the minute I've gotten here, I'm in this weird situation where, you so badly want to be a Tzaba or an Israeli, and we don't totally get it. I haven't, thank God I haven't experienced close loss, but, life, you have to get up and go to work in the morning. I mean, life continues. I wasn't here during the Second Intifada. Everyone says you compartmentalize. You have to keep going, otherwise you'll go crazy. It's a little harder with Facebook now because when these things happen, everyone posts, everyone brings each other down. But it's still a magical, wonderful place. And we're, when you're a member of this community and you're grieving with members of your family. And, it's, Shabbat comes every week. That's nice. Or there's always a Chag coming up. This country is a bunch of miracles. When you live here, you may forget about it, but or you may take it for granted. But, look at the city. It's great. There's
Do you live in Tel Aviv?
I do. I live down the street.
What do you think of this place, Rehov Dizengoff?
It's great. Yeah, it's.
You live down the street, literally?
Yeah, it's like it's like Little Manhattan, Little New York.
All right, pretty amazing. How do people find you on the web?
My website is benjilovitt.com. We are redoing it right now. New website to launch next month. So if it doesn't look so nice, don't hold it against me. But I write on the Times of Israel. I've got YouTube clips. Facebook is where some of your staff here discovered me and my frequent observations about elections or conflict or whatever. But
what is it like performing during a war in bomb shelters for people who are basically holed up in those bomb shelters?
It's extremely rewarding. When you feel like you're doing a mitzvah because you're making people laugh, and
and they can laugh in a bomb shelter.
Yeah, people want to laugh
while under fire.
People want to laugh. I mean, thank God. Thank God. It's thank God for the Iron Dome. But if you didn't laugh, you'd go crazy. So the sense of humor is often a little darker here, but because we're in it, we can joke about it.
Right. Benji Lovitt, everybody. You can check him out on the web. He'll be in the United States for the big tour, and of course. It lives right here on Rehov Dizengoff, which is pretty cool in the center of Tel Aviv.
Well, I just want to say thank you for coming to Israel, and to all your listeners, please come visit. It's amazing, and if you don't, if you're ever worried that it's not safe, just talk to anyone who's been here or is here, and we'll tell you. Everyone will say you feel safer here than you do in America usually. So
say it again. Please come now. Let's go.
Please come visit. It's you'll never ever regret it.
Benji, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great meeting you.
You too.
Great meeting you.